Welcome back to the TLTR against the TLTR. My ship is like my mind to your mind. My mind to your mind. Your thoughts to your thoughts. Now. You in the hell. Destroy the Valdor ship immediately. Behind you, Balana. Placing charges.
We will not rest until our people are returned and the Kabali pay for their actions. I will not rest until I see every Kabali dead in the streets. The Vadwar shall live on. I will make sure of it. I will not forsake my people to the fate of me which is impossible. My people, I am sorry.
Signal victory. Animation going behind comical attacks.
But the Vadwar will return at any moment. I suggest we pull back to the city.
Agreed. We need to deal with the Kabali using the Vadwar for rebirth.
Captain Kim, that is not our concern. The Prime Directive is clear on this.
The Vadwar were trying to exterminate the Kabali, but the Kabali are trying to eliminate the Vadwar by absorbing their culture. I understand the Prime Directive, but we're already here. We're already involved. And the results of the Kabali's actions are no different than the Vadwar's.
You have a point, Captain Kim, but I believe this would be better discussed in a more secure location.
Agreed. We'll give you an escort to the city.
Admiral? I agree, Captain. Waving our weapons.
We can't thank you enough for all your help. The war will continue, but now we have the upper hand. We're trained, and we're prepared to finish the fight. We have only one more topic to discuss. What should we do with the stasis pods we currently hold? We can't stop until the Vadwar leave our world. Thank you for all your help. I believe it is time we discuss what to do with the remaining Vadwar stasis pods. Our lead scientist wishes to speak with you within the temple about the problem. I believe Captain Kim wishes to be present as well. I suggest talking to him first. We can't stop.
The Cabali have invited us to their temple to discuss the status of the Vaadwaur stasis pods. Are you ready to go?
Let's go. Thank you, Admiral.
Thank you for meeting us here. We have spoken with delegates from the Alliance and have come to an agreement about the Vaadwaur. We will cease reviving Vaadwaur from stasis pods that are failing and ensure the upkeep on said pods.
I think it's what's best.
Yes, I have come to see that now. We will release the remaining Vaadwaur from their pods once their current forces have shown us that we can come to a peaceful solution. In the meantime, we shall continue to use this area as a holding area for non-Vaadwaur who will become Cabali.
So your plan is using the storage facility for bodies?
Yes, I know it may seem grim to you, but for us, it is sacred. This shall be a place where those who have lost their lives await to have a new life given to them. In time, we will fill this hall again with those who can earn another chance at life.
It's good that we could all come to a solution. I will take my leave.
Are you ready to leave? I think we've done everything we can here.
Well, let's return to the city, Captain.
Thank you again for everything you've done here.
Admiral.
I'm relieved that we've cleared this up and can move forward with the Cabali. Let's head back to the city.
Don't worry, Harry. I'll take good care of you.
I'm supposed to know that Harry is like in the crisis, but let's do roleplay. Something is wrong with the Cabali.
It will be difficult for us not to honor the Vaadwaur fallen with rebirth, but I believe this is for the best. We shall do what we can to promote our culture in a way that can also help others. Perhaps then, we can avoid future misunderstandings. We'll still be in this fight against the Vaadwaur for some time, but at least now, we have hope for a future without war. Thank you.
Admiral. It's my pleasure, General.
We can't stop until the Vaadwaur leave our world.
We know there's something going on with the Vaadwaur and the Cartella system, but we haven't...
The cartel. I'm going to say with this tactical ship, not with engineering. Vaadwaur. Logic. Launch the key source. Come in. This is the captain. I'm an admiral. You may come in, admiral. Do you mind if I come in? I'm Jack Hornet. Even though so that you will obey every turn of order. Fine. What is the big deal? Switching into a Klingon is not a great idea. I agree, Captain. But if so, bearing Mark 4, torpedo spread. If you need me, I'll be there for you. Key source logic. Vaadwaur system. Vaadwaur Prime. You are entering in Vaadwaur space. I believe so, but we're passing by. We're just passing by. Thank you for the prime directives. We believe that intelligence told us that, Cabaldi told. Firing a Mark 4, 229. We have arrived in the outskirts of Corella system, of the Corella system. Our two runners with Admiral Tuvok, who have given us good instructions. Nice ship. This is tactical.
Greetings. It is agreeable to work with you again. The Vaadwaur have greatly expanded their reach since Voyager first encountered them. Their military capabilities have developed at a rate that Starfleet Command finds troubling. An additional concern is that some leaders of the Vaadwaur supremacy have developed unusual physical characteristics. These individuals exhibit strength and resilience far beyond the norm for their species. The crew of the Lisette has shared their data of your previous encounter with one of the enhanced Vaadwaur with the Alliance. We have used it to devise several modifications to our weapons that may counteract their ability to reflect a portion of energy directed at them. I have provided the specifications to your crew, and they have already made the modifications to your weapons. However, these modifications are untested. It is unclear how much effect they will have.
Do we know these Vaadwaurs are different?
Not yet, but we have found a location that may have the answers we seek. Officially, Cartella is a defunct mining colony. However, intercepted messages indicate that the lower levels of the facility are being used by Supremacy leadership for an unknown purpose. Your mission will be to covertly enter the base and gather intelligence on the Vaadwaur. We have made arrangements with Yadren to provide you with equipment you will need to approach the system safely.
Beep beep. No. Coordinates received, Admiral. Thanks for the help.
The Hazari will provide a modified holo-emitter that should allow you to approach the planet. Holotechnology is unfamiliar to the Vaadwaur.
If you don't want to blow this whole deal, help me with these Vaadwaur! Thanks for the help, but don't expect a discount. I wouldn't have been in that mess if I hadn't been waiting here for you. I picked up this device called a holo-emitter from a big-eared fellow named Quinn. It's programmed to replicate the appearance of a Vaadwaur freighter. I don't know the specifics of this technology, but it works and I'm delivering it. That completes my contract.
If the holograms work, why are there Vaadwaur attacking you?
It was my own fault. I should have activated it before I entered the system, but hooking it into our power supply was more complicated than Quinn said it would be. Alpha Quadrant tech has too many redundancies. Backups for your backups, and none of it matters because emergency power always fails in an emergency. Good luck. I'll wait here.
Voyager will remain here with Yadren. With your permission, I will beam over to your ship in order to coordinate the mission.
Permission granted, Admiral. You'll be on security.
We have arrived at Cartella Prime. Your engineers have installed the holo-emitter, and it is ready to activate at your command. We will need to infiltrate both automated and manual detection measures before we can reach transporter range of the planet.
I agree with you, Tuvok. Crew, activate the holo-emitter.
Our first task is to bypass the automated security perimeter. We have successfully breached the security perimeter. Next, we will be challenged by the orbital traffic control.
Sir, I'm detecting a large amount of VOD warships ahead. If we're discovered, we'll stand a little chance of survival. I agree with you, Commander.
Unidentified vessel. Your transponder may be malfunctioning. Please transmit your ship designation and flight plan.
We're having difficulties with our comms.
I'm flattered, but that won't get you cleared any faster. Besides, you know regulations prohibit fraternization without direct authorization from a superior. You're cleared for docking, sir.
About time!
Now we must avoid detection from the VOD warships. The hollow emitter will be essential.
The power to the...
This should be sufficient to repair the hollow emitter.
Finally! We need to fix the hollow emitter.
The tunnels beneath the planet are protected by a subspace scattering field that our transporters cannot penetrate. I have found a safe location at the edge of this field, but once you beam down, you will need to make your way through the tunnels to the base itself.
I'm ready for transport.
You are just outside of the VOD Wars. Be sure that the... I am detecting a VOD War patrol ahead. Maintain your position until they pass. That should keep the patrol occupied. I am detecting another group of Vodwar ahead. Access the security camera from the console nearby. If you overload that data tower, the Vodwar patrol will investigate. Program the door to seal them in.
Alert. Conduit malfunction on Level 2, Section Beta. Engineering teams respond immediately.
Excellent. Proceed cautiously. There is a large drop ahead on your right. You will need a grapple gun to cross it. To incapacitate all of the Vodwar ahead. Insert the anesthetine gas canister I provided you in the environmental control console and alter the air composition.
That was easy.
Alert. Environmental control malfunction on Level 2, Section Delta 3. Engineering and medical teams, please respond.
There is a large drop ahead. You will have to rappel down. need to traverse this cavern without the Vodwar seeing you and raising the alarm. To do so, you will need to use your grapple gun, as well as take advantage of anything in the environment. First, you will need to reach the support platform. Shoot a grapple across and then zipline down. Sneak up behind that guard and incapacitate him. To advance further through the cave, you will need to disable the proximity sensors. That console should allow you now zipline to that outcropping. In order to exit this cavern without detection, you will need a distraction. We will need to move the Vodwar guards below and ahead of you, away from the next support structure. The rocks near you are unstable. Try to trigger a collapse.
No.
The way is clear for you to grapple to the next support structure. Make your way across the ledges to the outcropping near the next support structure.
Enemy targets on sensors. Personal shield losing power.
Grapple to the next support structure. Approach the guard and disable him.
Going to get sword.
There are more guards at the other platform. Use your tricorder to reprogram the anti-personnel turrets near them to attack the Vodwar targets.
Good thinking, Tulok.
Attention. Malfunctioning turrets on Level 4, Section Beta 2. Security and engineering teams, report immediately to Level 4.
The walkway is offline. You will need to grapple across the gap. They are aware of your actions. You cannot delay. Sensors are reading something large blocking your route through the cavern. Activate the crane with the nearby controls to move it. Not much further. There is another grapple ahead. There should be a place where you can drop down just ahead of your current position. Now slip quietly out of the cavern before the Vodwar see you. I am detecting some unusual signals coming from below this area. You must reach the bottom of the caverns.
No.
Intruder alert! Commander Gallic, please respond!
An intruder? I'll handle this.
Enemy target located. Personal shield losing power.
Finally! Gallic? You will pay for killing Gallic!
What?
What was that thing? You saved my life. I don't know why, but I am grateful. What was that thing? It crawled out of the commander. Was it controlling him?
I think so, yes. But have you seen anything like that before?
Never. It's some kind of parasite, isn't it? What do you know?
I remember! There are several records of the creatures like this from the mid-23rd 60s. They're natural pesticides that appear to retain the host's memories while also increasing the body's strength and resilience. And one takes over through the person the host was. It's gone forever.
Do you believe other members of the Vaudois are infected by these beasts? Could all of our leaders be contaminated?
Yes. And these channels may hold information that will help us defeat
I
them.
know my duty. I cannot allow you to wander freely through our compound. But I can't ignore this either. A temporary truce, then. I will accompany you, and if what you say is true, I must know how many of my people have been taken.
Agreed. Follow me.
I think it went down that passage over there. It went down one of the cracks in the rock. We'll have to deactivate that force field to pursue it.
appears the creature has already left the area. I would recommend you scan the area with...
I didn't know these caves were so extensive. Only the highest leadership is allowed down here.
How did the Vodwar come into contact with the parasites in the first place? It has been many years since Starfleet encountered them.
I wonder how many of our leaders have been infected. Surely Gala can't be the only one.
Based on Starfleet's previous encounters with the parasites, you should be extremely cautious. The creatures show remarkable cunning.
Give me an enemy I can confront face to face. This deception sickens me.
They are insidious. These creatures nearly ended the Federation. Although we have had our differences with the Vodwar, the Federation do not wish to see any species enslaved.
This area has always been off limits. I expected some kind of... What was that thing?
Wait, did you hear something?
Ah, I see you've met my little friends. They want to get to know you better.
What are you? How far has this infestation spread?
You have such a small mind. The joining will help. You will see everything we can be once we are brothers under the skin. You think you have bested me? Mere mortals. Pathetic. We will rise again, and you will know our true might.
This ends now! I cannot allow you to spread this infestation!
Find the controls to the subspace scattering field and disable them.
Although you have helped the Vaadwaur... No.
Your activities on...
Oh, finally! Bye.
The information you discovered in the base.
Unidentified vessel. Your transponder codes are invalid. Security vessels are on their way. Please hold position and prepare to be boarded.
1 moment.
There is only a 0.008% chance that this ship will survive a direct confrontation. One last act of sabotage may be what is required. I propose we swap transponder codes with another vessel. Given the aggressiveness of the Vaadwaur, there is a 68.4% chance they will turn on one another. We can escape in the confusion.
Same course for Vaadwaur. Same course for the Vaadwaur ships.
Well, you're alive. I guess that means the hollow emitter did its job.
I should have held my puncture there. We were almost discovered.
But it did work. Contract complete.
I sound like the dude you're in.
Excellent work.
Admiral.
Now that we know at least some of the Vaadwaur have been taken over by the neuroparasites, we can form an appropriate plan of action. The one Vaadwaur who helped you, Commander Eldex, may be of assistance. It was clear that he was not aware of the corruption. With your permission, I will return to Voyager. There is much still to do before we will see the end of the Vaadwaur threat.
Permission granted, Admiral.
Thank you again. Live long and prosper.
Divine peace and long life, Admiral. And may my son guide you. Bang my...
Turn it off!
The existence of the neural parasites certainly explains the unusual...
Can I just, like, go back? Like, go and eat and go back and...
No, you have to eat upstairs.
Fine.
The data from your mission...
I'll be right back. Bye.